Time for the bottom line, and when we talk about the bottom line, we bring this gentleman in to join us, Michael Jankins, joining us here. Michelle,
you're going to share with us kind of an end-of-year financial assessment to see whether or not we need to be visiting with you in coming months, right? For everybody.
Now, is this the time of year when people sit down and think, okay, let me get my ducks in a row, or does this happen all year long for you?
It happens all year long, and I don't think it happens enough at this time of the year. I think people should take an assessment of where they're at financially and kind of size things up. Just like businesses do at the end of the year, they figure out what they're going to do the next year and kind of make a plan. Well, right. I think that's what people should do. I don't think they do it enough. Actually, I don't think they do it at all.
Well, the holidays is a hard time. You know, if you are in kind of a position of where it's not the greatest and the holidays are coming up, it's probably a difficult time to
once the holidays are passed.
Yeah.
I was going to say, judging by the way a lot of people spend during the holidays, it might be a time to find out where you are now and then regroup again and do an overview after the holidays are over to find out how big of a hole you dug for yourself.
Many people have probably dug it deeper before the holidays.
I would imagine, yeah. Now, so what do we need to keep in mind if we want to review what we have done and what we have right in front of us? So what are some of the steps we need to take?
Okay, so what I suggest to people is after Christmas and the holidays gone, we got that week between Christmas and New Year's.
Right.
Maybe that's a good time to sit down and figure out your finances and maybe you want to sober up after New Year's.
And then get to work, right?
Right.
Okay, so what should we be doing then?
Okay, well, one thing that just boggles my mind all the time, and that's why I say sometime you should do an assessment so year end's a good time, is sit down, write down what your debts are, who you owe, how much, because I see people countless times when they come to see me, they've never added up their debt. They just know they have a lot of it. And so when I added up at our first meeting, that's the first time they ever actually found out I got $50,000 on credit card debt. They didn't know.
Well, they just keep paying that little bit of fee or with that little bit of amount that they suggested every month,
right.
And then just leave it at that?
Right.
Wow.
And keep charging until they've blown the limit and they can't charge anymore. So you need to know where you stand. So sit down and look at the car loans, look at all your loans. Just kind of put them down so you know we've gotten all these things and we got to figure out, can we pay these? So the next thing I would suggest to everybody is then sit down with your last paycheck stub that you got for the year, assuming you worked at one company all year long, and figure out what you made this year. Again, I talk to so many people and I ask them, well, how much do you make in a year? When they shrug their shoulders and they don't know. And I go, you filed your tax return, what was on that? They didn't really look at it, I don't know. So
really?
It's a good idea, look at your last check of the year where they show your whole income, and in many checks it'll show your year-to-date net, so all the stuff's already been taken out, the taxes, the insurances, your 401k and things like that, and just take that net, divide it by 12, and write it down on a notepad. That's your monthly average you made for the year.
That's the money you can spend.
That's the money you were able to spend.
Okay.
If you're married, then put both years. If you had a part-time job, add that in. Then add it all up. See where you were at for an average monthly income for the year. Then sit down and look at your living costs. We meet with everybody and we look at a budget of what they spend, or maybe what they ought to be spending, and write it down. So that'd be your rent, your mortgage payment, one or the other, your utility bills, your car payments, gas for the car insurance, life insurance if you got that. If you got to have daycare costs, put those down. If you're paying child support, your recreation expenses if you've got those. So write them all down and add them up, and you'll get a total amount.
It's going to surprise a lot of people if you put pen to paper.
It might be an eye-opener. At that point, you may already have a larger amount going out than you got coming in, because you'll have on one side of your notepad what your income was each month for the whole year, your actual net, and then these expenses. And when you're doing these expenses, don't even bother putting all your unsecured debt payments, the medical bills, the unsecured loans, the credit cards. Don't even factor those in.
Don't worry about those at this time. At this time.
Just look at how much you spend on your living cost against what you're making, and then see if you have any money left. If you don't, you really need to pick up the phone and give me a call because you need to file bankruptcy. You've got all these debts you wrote down and you have no money to pay them. Or if you don't have near enough money to pay them, then you ought to be thinking about coming in for a consultation to figure out what you can do about your finances and see where you're at. So at the end of the year, it's kind of a good time to just sit down and take a look at things and maybe reassess.
Do you ever have anybody come in and is able to turn it around? I mean, it's kind of in a dire situation, but maybe getting additional work and so forth, where they don't have to file bank, they're that close, but then are able to turn things around, or do you not see that scenario?
Well, I wouldn't generally know, because if they have done that, they won't come, but they wouldn't be coming back. So we don't get a follow-up usually.
Okay.
And sometimes we'll follow up with people, ask them if they still plan on doing this if 6 months have gone by as a follow-up. And they'll say, no, we decided to try to work it out ourselves. So we don't know if they were successful or not. Sometimes we get a phone call a year later going, it didn't work out so well, and we kind of need to do this after all.
But it's good to have that knowledge base.
Just to know what your
to know
options
where
are.
you're at, and maybe people can try and see if they can successfully turn it around, as Michelle said. But if they're not able to right that ship, that you are there for their assistance.
And then at year end, another thing that's kind of important is, so people have had their wages garnished because they got deep in, there's judgments against them. And so when we're at the end of the year and coming into the next calendar year, 2020, those of you who've had your wages garnished, well, the whole cycle can start again. If the creditor didn't collect the full amount of the garnishment because it was rather large, they can do it again the next calendar year. As we've spoken before, there's a limit on how much they can garnish out of your paycheck for a judgment creditor, and once they've gotten that limit, be it $800 or $1,500 or $2,000, they're done. So if they got that all by April 2019, well, January 1st, 2020 is rolling along, and they're going to kick those right back into gear.
Right.
And it's just ridiculous to wait and have that happen all over again, especially if you have more than one of them and you've got other debts. So rather than just let this keep happening over and over, your credit's already been decimated. You might want to think about making a consultation for a bankruptcy to see if bankruptcy is the right move for you. If you have enough debt that it's worthwhile, sometimes this judgment that's been pestering somebody might be the only problem they've got. And if it's not real large, they just don't need to file bankruptcy. And they just
now, I want to touch on something here real quick. You're coming up to the end of the year, so you've been working for a period of time now, and a lot of people count on that tax refund that they get each and every year, and they use that as income, as a matter of fact. Now, if they talk to you, is it still good? Are they still going to be able to keep their tax refund?
So this is an important time of the year for people that are coming in either now for a bankruptcy consultation or have been in and are finally getting around to doing the bankruptcy, because tax refunds are coming up in a couple months, and there's a limit on how much you can keep when your tax refund comes if you haven't filed your bankruptcy already. And so when you file, if you haven't gotten it yet, and it goes over the limit, you'll have to give up some of that money perhaps to the court to pay towards your debts. And it's somewhat a predictable number because we can look at last year's tax return and see what you got, and everything else being equal, if it's about the same situation this year, we'll know. And maybe it's a time where you will want to wait on your bankruptcy filing a little bit till you get your money first.
Right.
And then you can plan what to do with that money in discussions with your bankruptcy lawyer to see what's acceptable, what's not, on how to preserve that money or spend it, and then move on and file your bankruptcy. So it's not a bad idea if you're going in to see your lawyer for the first time at this time of the year, if you've gotten big tax refunds before, to bring your tax return along and let the lawyer take a look at it and ask him or ask her, hey, are we going to lose any of our tax refund? Do we need to be concerned? Should we wait before we file? And get that, because sometimes it's a shame if somebody has to end up losing $3,000 that they wouldn't have had to lose if it was just timed better. And sometimes we can't time it. Sometimes somebody has to file. They've got other important things going on, and the case just needs to get filed. And if they lose some of their tax refund this one time, that's just the price that they pay.
I know what it's time to do. It's time to get a hold of Michael Jenkins is when it's time to do. And this is how you get a hold of Jenkins Law Firm, right, Michael?
You can give me a call at 255-1855, and we're happy to answer your questions. You can find us on the internet at www.iowa-bankruptcylaw.com, or you can follow us on Facebook.
Wonderful. Thank you, Michael.
Yes,
Great
thank you.
advice, especially this time of year. It is 9 minutes before